Welcome back to the story never told. And if you blink even once, there will be nothing left to behold. Yes, I nailed that one, didn't I? Welcome back, people! This time around I have another deck to show you, Warhaven. The deck is actually a lot better than I expected. I even managed to climb a little bit with it. If you have been playing in the past year, you already should know how the deck functions. Just try to get your Amble early enough, play a lot of wards, proc the Amble, and then just revive him with your Sarisa. And to make it even more awkward, you play Wilbert and just make your defenses even more dangerous, so they now ping their faces when I try to attack them. And nowadays, one of the biggest weaknesses of the deck has actually been mitigated, since now a decent amount of your wards actually draw cards. And if you see something funny in the list, I'm actually running Yukari, since a lot of the new ward support is actually also supports for Evo, so you can run both Yukari and Holy Saber to protect your face against all the burn damage that is in the game nowadays. Also, I do have a Ra over here, but honestly, I haven't been able to play him not even once, and I'm even thinking about even removing Ra and just put a second Abdiel. I mean, sure, it's less face damage, but at the same time, Abdiel has actually won the games from time to time, unlike Ra. Or hell, if you want to be a little bit more daring, you can even play Grimner nowadays. While we are already like 2 or 3 weeks away from the new expansion, I do recommend you to play the deck if you have the cards and want to play something different right now. So yeah, give it a shot. Anyway, on to the matches. And for our first match, we have Dirt Rune right now. Actually, Dirt Rune isn't that hard of a matchup, since they already tried to hit you in the face for a lot of damage, but since you are already playing a lot of wards, they actually have a hard time to actually just get through all of your wards. But that's different with the PTB version, but at the same time, the PTB version isn't as consistent. No, not consistent. It isn't as popular as the regular mid-range version. They play Miser turn 1, so that's kind of tough for me. But at the same time, I do have Ramiel, so they can't really get rid of her with the rapid fires. So that's fine. Unfortunately here, they play Clay Sorceress, so I can't deal with the Miser like this. But right now, I'm just gonna play Enchanted Knight and draw some cards. And I'm not gonna trade with the Ramiel because I want to see if they trade for me. They play Jubilant Switching here, so they're gonna hit me a little bit in the face. But that's not a big of an issue, since they may be able to over my face, but since they won't be able to play their Stormers to hit me in the face, that's good for me. I get rid of the Miser because I don't want to deal with him anymore. He was the Jubilant Witch, so my boards are gonna get real bad real soon. And if you notice this, I don't really have any cards to actually deal with the Jubilant Witch, so my best play here is just play the Ding Dong, Evo her, and trade her. But that's not gonna clear the Jubilant Witch, unfortunately. But on the other hand, I draw Sacred Stone Apostle, and I decided to play it in here just because I want to get the Ambled as low as possible and as fast as possible. Here, he plays the Orichalcum Golem raw, which is kind of weird. I expected him to play it for the accelerated, but no, it's weird. Maybe he just wanted to get rid of the Ding Dong, maybe. So there goes my board again. But on the other hand, I already have ways to proc the Amble, so I don't really need to trade anything. And since I already have another Ding Dong, he's gonna have a hard time dealing with her because the rune doesn't really have hard removal to get rid of the Ding Dong. So Amble goes poof, and there goes their board. Unfortunately, they already have 7 dirt, so I'm actually kind of scared about their stuff. And here they play Adamantium Golem, which actually they managed to get a lot of wards, which is pretty bad for me. On the other hand, I managed to get Sarisa, so I can just get rid of all their board and just hit face. And I'm not even gonna bother trading into the Adamantine Golem because I just want to push as much face damage as I can. And here they need like Faust or something to get rid of everything. And even then, Faust wouldn't really clear everything since I already have my Ding Dong with protection. So there's that, dude. They tried to play Jubilant Witch in here. I mean, they even tried to Evo the Jubilant Witch, but that's not gonna do anything against me because he can really trade into the Ding Dong. So, and I even have Lethal already since Holy Saber is already in my hand. He tries to go for Lethal with Orichalcum Golem, but he didn't get anything good in there. So there we go. Let's go. And this match is against Dagon. Actually, Dagon is one of my favorite matches to play as Warhaven just because of how almost one-sided it feels, dude. Like, almost all your options actually manage to just get rid of it. Not get rid of, just stop the Dagon from hitting you in the face. So it's actually really hilarious try to see them get through all of your defenses. And since nowadays a lot of your defenses also have Divine Shield or something like that, it's gonna be a lot harder for them to actually get rid of all your stuff. So it's pretty fun. funny, dude. I love it. Here, they already almost assembled their combo pieces, but I don't really care, so I'm just gonna play Ding Dong in here. And funnily enough, here they have Fire Wind Volcano. I haven't seen that card in a while, but it does make sense. Unfortunately, they managed to just get rid of some of my stuff in here, so that's kind of sauce. On the other hand, I managed to evo the Ramil to ramp a little bit, just in case. And with that, I'm gonna be able to play Wilbur next turn. Unfortunately here, he already has his combo pieces assembled, so it's gonna be really tough for me. Well, not really tough, it's still in my favor. Tries the Ramil because he knows he's not gonna be able to do anything here. And good thing, he actually didn't touch my Ding Dong in here, so I still have some board to deal with. So in that case, I do play Wilbert in here. And before that, I evo the Ding Dong to hit him in the face for a little bit more damage and draw a little bit more. So right now, I already have my stuff set up. And since Roost is on the board already, everything that I draw is gonna be able to be cost reduced. Here he plays a Dragon Wheel Storm and he tries to get through all of this. And he trades everything in here. But funny enough, I don't even need to trade since Fire Wind Volcanoes is already on the board, so I can just go for more defenses in here. And then he just gives up. He knows that the matchup is already in my favor, so he doesn't even want to try anymore, so that's hilarious. And here, for our last match, we have Artifact Portal. Artifact actually can be a tough matchup for you, since they have a lot of rushes and ways to deal with your board, but thankfully the Acceleratium limit made the matchup a little bit more manageable. It can go either way, but honestly, Artifact should have the upper hand most of the time. Here, I'm just gonna play Encore right now, because I want to make their life a little bit harder, but on the other hand, they already starting the rush game plan. Here, I'm just gonna play Wilbert. I could play Sarisa in here, but I'd rather have more board presence right now, since I don't think they're gonna play Acceleratium this early into the match if they manage to draw it. And since this is a perfect opportunity, I'm just gonna play Sacred Stone Apostle and just hope to hit them with Sarisa in the face. This is gonna make it a little bit tougher for them, since if they don't have Acceleratium, the Sarisa is just gonna get bigger and bigger, and they're not gonna manage to deal with her. Here, they already managed to draw their T-pose, so I'm actually kind of afraid that they're gonna have a really big board right now. And they're gaming, they're just getting those artifacts out of there. But thankfully, they don't have enough play points to shield me now, so it's still fine for me. Like, they managed to get all their board out there, but at the same time, they won't be able to get rid of the Sarisa, since she already has Divine Shield, and she's just getting bigger and bigger. In here, I'm not even gonna bother with the board, I'm just gonna play Ramiel plus Uno to hit him in the face. This makes it even more awkward for them to deal with the Sarisa, since actually, Artifact doesn't run hard removal per se right now, and it's not like they're gonna run Mognir right now. Who would actually? Like, here he's just trying to ward up and protect his face, but he doesn't know that I managed to draw my one-off Abdiel, so no matter how much they ward off, it's gonna be a tough thing for them. Sarisa is already a little range, so that's really good. I apologize because I want to make him believe that I actually feel bad for him, but no. And he just concedes in here because he already knows that he's in a tough spot. And yeah, this was Warhaven. If you can see, it wasn't as bad as I initially expected, huh? It can actually pull some weight from time to time. If you like this content, please consider leaving a like and maybe a subscription. I really appreciate it. And until the next time, bye bye.